All right, welcome back everyone. So far we have built a working daily app. So let's view our app. And then we're going to open it here. Look at us. So this is what we currently have. This is the level we have right now. All right, so our app is currently working very fine. So, but one thing we need to note is that as applications grow, putting everything inside one file becomes difficult to manage. One file, I mean, like this app.jsx. So, leaving everything inside here. So, putting everything inside app.jsx makes things look complicated. So, it makes it difficult to debug. It makes it difficult to uh, like in case there is an issue, it is very difficult to manage. So normal professional React app are broken into smaller reusable components. So we have learned about component before. So all the sections we have here, we can actually break them down inside different components. So like this daily app, that is the header now. So that is the heading. So we can try to put it inside another component like a header. Then we can have this tax form, so where they're going to put as another component. So even the tax list and all of that, so we can put all of them inside different component. So the problem with one big component is that you find it difficult to read when you have too many lines, because as time goes on, now let's say I want to have a kind of header whereby there will be a lot of menu on it, and before you know it, you're going to be having like 500 lines. So it's going to be difficult to read, it's going to be difficult to debug, difficult to maintain. So this is why we create different things inside different components. Are you getting it? So a component is just a kind of reusable piece of user interface. All right, so in this case, we are going to come here now, and then inside our src, inside source, so we are going to create a new folder called components. Then inside this new folder called components, so we are going to have different files in it. So the very first file I'll be creating, okay, let's say header. So because they are components, so we usually start them with capital letters, as we all know. So header dot JSX, okay. Then we're going to have also, so task form, that is exactly what follows it. Task form dot JSX. Also, we are going to have let's say task list. So that's another file inside it, another component. So task list dot JSX. Okay. So let's try this theory first before we even move ahead. So in this case, our work is going to look more professional. So we're going to be moving some code from our app.jsx inside all these components one after the other. So this is what we will actually want to achieve. So we come here now, because by the time we want to improve our app, we may not actually just leave it as daily planner as the heading. So because of that, we want to have a separate, we have now created a separate component for the header. So inside that header, I'm going to move this now. So I will cut it off and then come inside header just JSX and then create the normal component syntax as we all know. So I use this to create my component. So it says import this function header, then returning. So this is what it's going to return, and it is inside whatever it's going to return that I'm going to put what I copied. So instead of just showing header, so I'll put this. Having this, then it is, I'm going to export it, export default header. So having exported it now, so one thing I just have to do is, instead of what I wrote here before, so I will just import that component header.jsx here now, as I will import it here as a new, so it's going to form like a new HTML tag. You all understand, we have done it in the past. So we are going to have something like this. So the name of the file, are you getting it now? This, so in a short form. So having this, it's not going to start working because we have not imported it. So you have to come up here and say import. So you have to say import header. So we are going to say import header from, so that is the header we are using there now. So import header from, this is the directory. So with the directory is component slash header, right? So inside component, you are going to see header.jsx. So that's how you're going to import. But though there's a faster way of doing this, but let's go to component 2, which is our task form. So we are going to copy everything. So we are going to copy all the form that we have here. So the essence of doing all of this is to just reduce the work. So when you have the form here, Control X, then we're going to TaskForm, and then let's see here. So to create a syntax, and then I'm just going to come here, and inside this div is where I'm going to, you know that, okay, I may not use the div because everything I copied are inside form. So it's going to work fine. Having out this, what I just have to do is to come back here, import the tax form as what is it called, as a new tag. So you see, as it is suggesting it now, if I just click enter and pick it now, so automatically it is going to, it will have imported from here. Yes, so automatically it's going to import tax form from this, because it has detected it, okay, that there is a component called tax form. So that is going to save you a lot of work instead of just coming here and typing import tax form and all of that. So you just come down here and then do this. All right, so now it's not showing because we need to include some props, in the sense that, you know, our tax form, let's go and check it. Inside our tax form here, we have this, tax. We use this tax list, uh state rather, we use this task state, and we also use set task, so as state, but we do not have all the state here. Okay, so we have tax form, and we need to import, we have another component now that we called task list, right? So that should be here, and that is where we need all of this. And then we come here, FCE. So here we're going to have what we copied. So inside this is where we're going to have what we copied, and then okay, so this is what we have here. We have our form, then we just have the return. But now inside here, we want to create, inside this our parentheses, now we want to create some parameters there. Inside this bracket, we want to create some um parameters there, so to serve as props for us. And we know in the structuring our props, so we use this. Inside this, we want to have tags so that we can access tags from the parent folder. We also want to have set task. My So we want to access set task and undo and also handle submit. So because we have tags here, we are using tags here, we are using set tags here, and all of this are coming actually from the App.jsx now. So the third one is the handle submit. So having created the props like this, we have destructured it. So we will now go back to our app where we have the tax form. So where we have the tax form, we would use, inside our return, we have header and then we have tax form here. So we will now say, so this tax now, you know, sorry, the tax that is coming, so it has recognized this as a prop now because that's the prop we created inside the tax form.jsx, all right? So here now, we will now say, okay, the value should be our tax app here. I'll be in tax state rather. Aside from that, so we're also going to have the set task, and then that is going to give us, we are going to use text task too. And then the third one will be the handle submit. So now we're going to use that function, that handle submit local function. Okay, so this is what we currently have now. So this way we can easily access whatever that is coming from, so we can easily access the function we have here and the state that we have under app. We can, so has been connected with this tax form now automatically. Are you getting it now? So the next thing we just have to check is our task list. So now for this task list now, with what we have here, so this is going to need just one prop because we only use the tax here. So we do not use the set tax or anything here. And then just put this. So that is the name we are giving our, you can give it any name, but preferably name that is related to what you actually need. Then having created this prop here now, we will now go to the app component and use it there. So the app component, so we will now come here and use it as a kind of attribute and just say, okay, task, yeah. So let me check my task list again. Oh, don't mind me, I wanted to use tax. I was wondering why it is not suggesting it. So when you now come back here and then you use it here, so this way you've been able to connect what you have in your, we'll be able to use props to connect our app component with all these components, and we still have lesser lines to have in this. So if in case we want to add more component, maybe we want to use tax item or add many other things, so we just need to bring them here like an HTML tag, and then use whatever props in case we need props to connect them. So use that prop to connect them here as an HTML tag and use that props as a kind of attribute here. All right. So let's test what we have now currently. So this should give us what we have achieved before. So this way, and then we can keep adding many other things. So far, our daily app is now organized like a real React application. All right. So now you understand components, you understand how to use props to connect them, then also forms additions you have learned in the past and all of that. So project structure matters a lot. So in the next lesson, we will continue improving our application and adding more reward features. All right, see you in the next lesson.